Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nanuya Channel, the podcast where we tackle big questions, explore thought-provoking ideas, and take a moment to reflect on life's complexities. I'm Nino, your host, and I'm so excited to have you join me today for this episode titled, Is It Really Okay to Make Mistakes? Mistakes. We all make them, from the small, everyday errors, like forgetting your umbrella on a rainy day, to the bigger ones that might leave lasting consequences. But today, we're going to unpack the idea of mistakes. Are they really as bad as they seem? And perhaps more importantly, can mistakes actually be a good thing? Let's start with something you've probably heard a million times. It's okay to make mistakes. But here's the thing. If we all agree that mistakes are okay, why do so many of us feel shame, embarrassment, or even fear when we make them? Why is it so hard to embrace imperfection? To answer these questions, we need to dive deeper into how mistakes are perceived and why they're an inevitable part of being human. Let's explore 3 key points. Mistakes are essential for learning. Think about the last time you made a mistake. Maybe you forgot to double-check an email and sent it with a glaring typo. Or perhaps you tried something new, a recipe, a sport, or even a new job, and it didn't go as planned. In the moment, it probably felt uncomfortable. But here's the beauty of mistakes. They're teachers in disguise. When we make mistakes, our brains are forced to pay attention. Research shows that mistakes actually help our brains create new neural connections, which means we're more likely to remember the lesson. It's like the classic example of learning to ride a bike. Falling down teaches you balance. You're literally learning through trial and error. So, the next time you mess up, remember, that's your brain growing. Mistakes are not the end. They're the beginning of something better. Mistakes build resilience. We live in a world that often celebrates perfection. Social media, for instance, is full of highlight reels. But perfection isn't real. What's real is how we respond when things don't go as planned. Mistakes challenge us to adapt, to problem solve, and to try again. They build resilience, which is one of the most important skills we can develop. Life is unpredictable, and resilience helps us navigate its ups and downs. I'll share a quick story. There was a time when I accidentally missed an important deadline at work. I had been juggling too many tasks and forgot to double-check my schedule. At first, it felt like the end of the world. I was embarrassed and worried about how my team would view me. But looking back, that mistake taught me the importance of setting boundaries and managing my time more effectively. Now, I'm much better at prioritizing and staying organized. Remember, resilience doesn't mean avoiding mistakes. It means bouncing back from them stronger than before. Mistakes help us connect. Have you ever bonded with someone over a shared blunder? Maybe you both showed up to a meeting wearing the same outfit, or laughed about burning dinner. Mistakes make us relatable. They remind us that we're all human. In fact, admitting our mistakes can strengthen relationships. It shows vulnerability, which builds trust. When you own up to a mistake, you're not only demonstrating integrity, but also giving others permission to be imperfect too. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So, is it really okay to make mistakes? The short answer? Yes, absolutely. Mistakes are a natural part of life. They're how we grow, how we become resilient, and how we connect with others. But more than that, mistakes are a reminder that we're human, and being human means we're constantly evolving. The next time you make a mistake, try to reframe it. Instead of thinking, "I've failed," think, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of focusing on the embarrassment, focus on the growth. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this quote from author Neil Gaiman. If you make mistakes, it means you're out there doing something. And the more you do, the more mistakes you'll make. And the more mistakes you make, the better you'll get. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. And I'd love to hear from you. What's a mistake you've learned from? Drop me a message. The phrase burning dinner is an example of a common, relatable mistake. It refers to accidentally overcooking or ruining a meal, often because of distraction or inexperience. This is used in the script to illustrate how mistakes can become humorous, shared experiences that help people connect and remind us of our shared humanity. The term resilience refers to the ability to recover quickly from challenges, setbacks, or difficulties. It highlights strength and adaptability in the face of adversity. In the context of the podcast script, it means developing the capacity to bounce back stronger after making mistakes, as mistakes challenge us to problem solve and grow. Until next time, remember, mistakes are proof you're trying. Stay curious, stay reflective, and keep growing. Bye for now.